nice one.
Right. So quickly start recording. For some
Damn it,
reason we didn't bother with qualifying
What?
for the second race. So random grid, see what happens because we take this seriously. Ton of wheel spin because screw traction control. We're gonna see if turning traction control off helps us. I imagine it will just end up causing pain in the end, but we'll see what it does. Alright, people getting feisty
My
up
story
ahead.
blocking is so hard. That was so rude.
Hold it on the inside. Cubes,
Yeah, on the
please.
straight before.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Well, problems.
People are in the gravel.
I started
There's
crashing
trouble.
a
Just
long
wait for
time
all
before
of
that
you.
happened.
He folded like a house of cards.
You came in like a wrecking ball?
More like a gust of wind.
Not sure if Gunsis was going for the Cayman pun, but I heard it that way.
Tricky.
So, I believe we started in 8, we're now in 7, so net gain overall.
Yes.
Mainly just by not crashing on the first lap.
I need you to
Even though
do
there is
things
always
to
the
Maestro.
next 11 or so
Negative.
to crash.
If you do that, I can do things to Gunsis.
We already have dealings going on ahead for...
Oh wow, Gunsis. Really?
What was I supposed to do?
Take the corner like everyone else.
I overshot it.
Bang
Then you
Gunsis?
press yourself.
Go see you have admin powers, give him 1,000 kilos.
I could.
Am I gonna have to make another track limit extending video?
No, that wasn't extending, that was shortening.
Right, well it's gonna go rally crossing.
Elimination.
Everything's fine. No one's
Oh,
gotten
you got a
hurt
shorty finish.
yet, really. Maybe. Hope not. So all the good work we did the lap brings us to 8. That's... Well, screw it, I'll take that. We neither lost nor gained. Car's a bit dirty, but, you know. Stuff happens. Jump's gone for a spin. We avoid that, we go for a diff. We get touch. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. That's kind of close actually there. I don't trust my ping after the ping savagely murdered Jump last race.
Go away, Gunsis.
What? No.
Actually, being to see if we can follow Magnus through here. He should get through these two guys. Especially if Viper goes into the grass. Oh no. It's all going wrong. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone did die. Shenanigans. Ooh, Mark.
Thank you.
That's a lot of curve to be taking. Check yourself. Is he gonna get a run out of corner compared to the Viper? Porsche isn't great in the chicane, but hopefully
Maestro,
we can
hold
get
him up.
a block pass.
14 Porsche.
Right. Magnus and Jump shouldn't be too far behind. Would like to get clear of these two. Don't want to get involved in a battle too much. If we're trying to get positions. I'm sounding way too competitive for what I am. Considering we've done the exact same thing again as we did last time.
Maserati.
That's getting annoying. I don't think I did that at all last race. That's weird.
Thank you.
Nice. Make a note. Take the last corner properly. It'll do wonders for your lap time. Sorry, Marco. Not sure if we actually touched, but he jumped like we did.
Most, what are you doing
You're
here?
welcome.
Team Porsche. This is scary.
So I guess we did touch Mark that time. Ooh. All of a sudden, a magnet and jump appear in the mirror. Things are going to get really feisty. Got some grass, someone's brought a yellow flag ahead.
And Maestro can't even do his part of the jump.
Alright, this is not really an overtaking place. We seem to have better exits up the hill though, so perhaps we could use that to our advantage. Yeah. Looks like we should do something similar to what we did to Hyperion. Oh, he's going to hold on there. Make it on the outside. Somehow get some traction on that AstroTurf. The AstroTurf notoriously slippy here in Assetto. Managed to get the power down though.
That was close.
I
He's
didn't even
following
know that
through.
you were there. I lost you.
So we're
I
taking up a
almost
nice
hit
position
you when
in the middle
you
of the road. Now
did
let's
things. This is
try
bad.
not go into the gravel. Things are getting feisty up front as well, it seems.
Okay.
And somehow we've managed to pull
just got
a bit of a
cracking.
gap.
Slow in turn 1.
I didn't expect you were there.
I was.
I think that's a wild cubes
Do you not have
appearing.
helicord?
I do. That's a weird
lot of
one.
smoke. Cubes, please.
Goodness, please.
No
Oh,
one
no,
expects
Moose,
the
please.
Moose Inquisition.
Stock cubes.
I got kraken by Assetto Corsa.
Ah.
One down, one to
Well,
go.
that explains things.
And my car is.
Oh crap.
Push, please.
Oh, Jesus.
I
Moose
think
picked
my
a great
tires
time to
are a
spin.
bit overheated since the crackening.
The crackening, is that a verb now?
Yes.
So yeah, this race seems to be making up for the lack of action in the previous one. By
Oh,
throwing everything at
shit.
shit. We're not even halfway through.
I can't even drive in a straight line without the car spinning.
I did not brake enough. I did not brake enough. Hello, gravel, my old friend.
Yeah,
Come
my
to spin
left,
through you again.
my left rear is 240 degrees.
And see, I didn't hit you right there, did I?
I don't think so. I think that was just good avoidance on my part.
Wow.
So, are the tires supposed to be 240?
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm pretty sure they melt at that point.
Maybe. So yeah, this has been quite the eventful opening to this race. I'm not even sure what happened back there. 'Cause
Magnet, this time when you pass me, make sure you actually pass before spinning yourself out.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know, I was going straight and then suddenly I spun. I don't know what happened.
I know what
on
happened,
my
man.
screen, you just keep moving over on me.
Oh, that's weird.
Oops,
SCW, do you want to wait up?
Get up here. I'll probably spin in a lap or two anyway, so... Ooh, Mark. Ouch. That's spin.
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
And we go drifting around the
My
hairpin.
tyres are not warming up this race at all.
Weird.
Moose didn't have that.
Have you tried
problem.
shifting into second?
Wow.
Can you do
Savage.
that in the start-finish straight shot?
I think that's the first time we've actually taken that corner properly.
I mean, I could.
But are you?
No.
Why do you hate us?
You killed me brutally.
This
And
might actually be a
Maestro
half
almost
decent
did
lap.
too.
Hopefully we get at least one of these this race.
See, I didn't expect you to be right behind me after that kerfuffle we had in the last corner.
But you were so slow.
Again with
Like,
the
I got
savagery.
a great run in the last turn because you and Maestro were battling. I very nearly hit Maestro, but we managed to go 3 wide there at a point. I have it recorded, I'll show.
Nice. So, just about half the
I
race
think I
to go.
glanced at the course and I saw an orange.
Viper is
marker,
still
which
within
I
visual distance.
Then confirmed to be Maestro. and I
Judging
didn't
off those
see
lap
lots
times,
of
we
it.
should catch him
Yeah.
eventually. Jump
It
is
happens.
behind us, and if he can keep it on the
The
track,
crackening
he
was
should catch
interesting
us as
though.
well.
I
Probably
think the
about
wall
the same time.
caught me out,
So this could get
or
interesting.
caught Assetto Corsa out. Blame
You know,
Kunos.
more than likely one of us will have spin and
Always.
ruin that. Well,
But
maybe
honestly, my
one of the
target
guys
was
ahead will
Maestro.
spin and come back to us. Never know. Or will this just be a race of two halves, and the second
So
half is
my
just completely
left rear is
civilized
now
and calm?
down to 90. Finally.
I don't know, Moose must have done to get tire wear on this car, on the rear tires.
Hey, Kevin.
Right, whatever jumped in the first sector was very fast. Oh dear. Power there, not helping. I'm not even sure if turning track control off has really helped me that much. Probably wasn't even driving this car fast enough to really make a difference. Ooh, jump, please. If it's any consolation, that looked like a fantastic skid in the mirror just there. Ooh, Viper's gone for a spin.
Holy draft.
Surprised we actually haven't seen much more spinners in that chicane. Swear you'd expect people to be spinning out. Taking advantage of running wide there. Saw her doing an over-under. Not the plan. Thought I'd be able to hold on to it. And keep me pinned on the outside through those two corners. Still plenty of opportunity for me to throw it into the grass. Such as nearly forgetting to turn on the pit straight that isn't quite straight.
Who's in the pits?
Let's use.
Jump still behind.
Oh, what?
Is it curious who was in the pits?
Cubes it.
Wouldn't surprise me if he did.
He cubes it at 12 PM?
No, that's
Yes.
that's the definition of cubing it.
Impressive.
I just spotted Moose as well in the mirrors. We could have a nice train actually building up here. The last 5 minutes or so. I'd imagine Moose should be able to get his way through us all. Oh, that poor exit there. It's giving Viper the advantage there.
Maybe you should start using the quality line.
No.
Why don't you miss me?
Somehow managed to hold it over those curbs. Not sure if anyone's properly gotten it on 2 wheels. Hope someone has. Dual powers in spirit. A bit sideways, hold it together, make sure we get an exit. Those Genettas are fast in a straight line. Don't want to give them the opportunity to get the jump on you. Seem to have held them off. Jump is definitely closing in, and Moose may not be fast enough to catch us before the end. Of course, that all depends on what I do next. We could still have 4 laps after this race. Oh dear. Nearly lost it in front of Viperian. That would not be an ideal for anyone. It's allowed jump to get right up to us. And obviously bumped me in. I slowed down because I nearly died, and Viper slowing down not to run me down.
Viper,
And-
no!
And then getting savagely murdered. Savage! I'm not sure those context.
That was close.
Looked savage.
Sorry, Moose.
That's fine. Just scare me a bit.
So, we haven't even gotten a lap through and everything's changed again. It's just a teamless race. Anything that can happen will happen, it seems. Next, someone's car is going to catch fire or
Straight
something,
line
even though
up
that
here.
isn't even simulated in this game, but it'll find a way of happening. Lighting it up a bit. Wonder if we can do anything. Jump makes any small mistake, if we can capitalize on that. Let's try to keep it on the track, keep it clean, and do something. Moose now is only 3 seconds or so behind us. Damn, we lost nearly 3 seconds that lap. Over 3 seconds actually. Turns out nearly spinning out is not good for your lap times. Who would have thought that? Job having a bit of a wild exit there. It's good for us. Lets us gain a lot of time. Keep it nice and tidy. The exit. Follow him very deep into the hairpin. Never actually tried that line. It probably would work, actually.
There, wrongly, to be honest.
Probably.
No.
But that would require, you know, practice and testing and paying attention while doing either. Yeah, this is the
Oh, no,
most
I think I'm
energetic
going
Saturday I've been in weeks, and I'm still incredibly tired.
Now I did.
Yeah, perfect
Just
after race. Screw track limits.
Right here, why do we
I'm
have
server
those?
admin, I can do what I want. Actually server admin. League
Don't
admin,
play with the
I can do what I
socials.
want. Technically Moose is still server admin. Which makes sense, it's his server. Speaking of
How
Moose,
is
he's
it
now
fair
only
to be
1 second behind us
real?
and noticeably bigger in our mirror. Right. 2 minutes left to go. Sharky's gone through. Ooh! Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I've disconnected from the server. I don't know where anyone is. I don't know when I'm going to reappear in the server. No, I don't think this is a server problem game. I think this is my internet absolutely shitting it. Oh well. After me was Viper, then Mock is somewhere behind him. Is Magnet behind? I don't think Mag's behind, so Moose, I presume, has already gone through. So, should only be Viper, who should be actually around this time back. I'm very much just hoping that this actually comes back before the end of the race. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. How this is going to work? What happens if you get disconnected for like this could be nearly 2 minutes before it comes back? It does this when it does this. It usually takes its time coming back. So I'm nearly more interested in what Assetto will do with this. Does it count the laps that I did when I was disconnected? Does it ignore them? Does it throw me out of the race altogether? I'm not sure how it will deal with this. I also hope to get lucky if it does come back. And I rather hope it does come back at some point. I really do. Because that was stuck. Because we were about to have what could have been a bit of fun with Moose and Jump. Assuming that's now completely out of the window. Because I did make a mistake immediately after I got disconnected, so they probably would have seen Moose go through and Jump ahead. They're probably having a bit of a battle. We were just here in this weird twilight zone where no one else is. And we seem to have a race to finish off. Yeah, actually, here's the thing. How does the timed race know when to show the final lap? Because it does it based on where the leader is. Now, obviously, you're going to disconnect from the server. I don't know where the leader is. I'm going to assume that I'm going to get a DNF in the actual server results, but a good thing that doesn't matter in this league. Because there's no points. I don't think anyone is even keeping a record of the actual results. You know, people are keeping in mind their own positions, how they did, but no, there's no official results sheets or points, any sort of that crap. That's kind of why I really like this. Not biased at all. I did sort of come up with the concept for the league, but you know, not biased at all. Actually, if I managed to come up with a league that I didn't like, I'd have to really question my process there. It's like you could you're set up to come up with a league, and you managed to come up with one you didn't personally like. To be fair, it would be quite a professional thing to do, but it's also kind of a weird thing to do, an odd thing to do. I don't know. To be fair, I did set up the F3 league, and while it was a great success and all of that, I really couldn't care to actually compete in it. Like, I probably would have if I wasn't hosting it and so forth and all the rest of it. I probably would have competed in it, but still wouldn't have been. I don't know. I can't really say. It wouldn't have been as fun as this. That's all I'm gonna say. I wouldn't have been able to have races where I literally, you know, maybe saw no one else for laps on end, but was still smiling anyway because, you know, car is fun. Because the F3 car isn't fun. It's sort of just a car. It just is. It's another junior single seater because we don't have enough of them in the world, do we? Good God, we don't. I think that's a rant for another day. I'm not even qualified enough in the whole open wheel racing scene, you know, to even rant about that. And this is just sort of an outsider's view looking in and just looking at, like, there must literally be thousands of formulas that all do the exact same thing. I can understand. I can understand the reason I have thousands of formulas if they have different purposes, but there's a lot that you just look at it like, what's the point? Like, we've two championships in the same region doing the exact same thing. What's the point? You know? Why do we have about 15 different sets of F3 regulations? It's called fucking F3. It's either F3 or it's not F3. Can we not agree on what F3 is? Good God. I know I'm nowhere near informed enough to properly rant about that, but I would still have throw my 2 cents in there that, come on. Really? GT classes have universal regulations. Can we now have universal regulations for the likes of F3 at least? Can we not have like F1, F2, F3 and F4 even? Can we not have them just set universally? Underneath that, yeah, do whatever the hell you want, really. Or whatever. Now, on the other random note, this race should have ended. So since I'm done ranting about things that are not even anyway related to what the hell we were doing here today, I think I'm going to call it there. Go fix my internet, see how much I've confused people by dropping off the face of the earth, and probably see you next week. Where are we going next week? I've completely forgotten where we're racing next week. Best server host. Not server host. I'm League host. That's my job. Yeah, see you next week.